I'm Bob Patrick, Executive Director of Prime Plus Senior Centers, and this is Prime Time with Bob. I'm with Nicole Nussbaum, who is the Communications Manager for Visit Norfolk. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you today, Bob?
Pretty good. Hey, it must be cool to work for Visit Norfolk. You're always on vacation?
I wish. No, it is really fun though. I have a really cool job. We just get to work with so many different people. Every day is different. We're always doing something new, so it's really exciting. It's really
Yeah,
fun.
because you're always telling stories worldwide about the wonderful things in Norfolk, so you got to experience them, right?
Yeah. We have a lot of outings. We try to do a field trip to get out in the city once a week. We've been really busy lately, so that's more like once a month. But yeah, we get out and about a lot, so it's pretty exciting. It's fun.
Well, I've been told that Kirk Krause, your president, doesn't watch this, so you can be really honest and upfront. How's that? Okay, the reason I called you this morning on this call was I went to bed last night thinking, woe is me. I can't do anything. You listen to the news, don't do this, don't do that, don't have your family together, no more than 4 people, or they got to be in your bubble for the holidays. And it's like, I kind of can be bah humbug anyway, so it's really easy to kind of get in that mood. And then I got in the Jeep this morning and there was frost on the hood of my Jeep, and a Christmas song came to my head. I didn't sing it, I promise. And I said, you know what? I'm going to call Nicole because there's something going on in this city, I think, for the holidays. And then I went to your website and I had to go find that piece of pie. That's awesome. So eating to shopping to exploring, there's all kinds of stuff to do, and I can get out of my doldrums, right?
Yes.
And you have experienced everything we're going to talk about.
I've experienced it. Some of the things haven't happened yet. We have a really big weekend coming up, so we can talk about that. But I have plans to be there. Yes.
Okay, so tell me about this website, because it looks great, and it starts with safety.
Yes. So VisitNorfolk.com is our website, and at the very top you will see a banner that takes you to a full page of all of our pandemic information. So right off the bat, we're telling you exactly what we're doing here in Norfolk, what our partners are doing, what the city's doing to keep you safe. We also have all of the updated regulations. So if at any point you don't know, what the regulations are, what you need to follow, when and where to wear a mask, etc., that information is on that site. We also have a full list of outdoor dining on that site. We have multiple blogs that kind of give you examples and information of, what places are socially distance safe, lots of outdoor activities and attractions that you can do. So all of the information is right there at the very top of our website. And then there's also a little button kind of underneath that says holidays. And I think that's going to take you to that holiday site that you were talking about, right, Bob?
Yeah, because I had trouble refinding it once I got into the office. So I've tried that and it does work. Because a lot of family traditions have been created over generations, wrapped around the Grand Illumination Parade and the illumination of downtown, or the holiday lights at the Botanical Garden, or the jingle bells at the zoo. Is all that gone now? Because there's not the Virginia Symphony Pops concert. There are things that have had to go away for 1 year, hopefully, just 1 year.
Yeah.
Does that mean the traditions are gone?
No, absolutely not. We know that it's been a really difficult year for everybody. It's been hard for us too. Everyone's in this together. But I think that we have so much here going on that it's really going in a safe manner, really. Our partners in the city have worked really, really hard to make sure that everything that's happening is safe and is distanced. There's a lot of outdoor activities that you can bundle up and go to, and stay in open air environments. And I think it's really going to bring a lot of cheer to a lot of people in a really difficult year.
I just found out that my wife can't talk me into walking the 2 miles at the garden because we can only drive. That was the best news I got. Because with the walk, you'd walk with hundreds of people, and now you're in your bubble in your car, right?
Yes. So the Norfolk Botanical Garden still, they weren't able to do their walkthrough this year, but they extended the timeline of their Dominion Energy Garden of Lights drive-through. It's actually currently going on right now. And let me see, I have a date down here that it goes through. It goes through January 2nd. So even if you miss it over the holidays, you can still see it after the holidays as well. And it's, over 1 million holiday lights. They have a lot of different kind of theme lights up that are really cool. You can drive through, you can bring your dog as long as it stays in the car. So, it's a full family thing. Everyone gets to go. And then they do have, little holiday treats and stuff that you can pop out and get if you get hungry or you want a snack or some hot cocoa or something like that.
Now, in some of these places, too, I think the garden is doing the same thing. You've got to buy your ticket ahead of time online. So they're making it really easy, too, and low cost.
Yes. So that is one of the things that our partners have implemented to make sure everyone is being safe. Most of the places and attractions and activities that are going on do either require or recommend buying your ticket online first. Most of the times those ticket purchases the button for it can be found right on the site for the attraction. So it's really simple and easy. There's a couple attractions that if you don't get a ticket ahead of time, they'll have a QR code that you can scan with your smartphone camera. And so that just makes it really simple for it to be no contact. You're not seeing anyone at the gate. You're not having to talk to anybody. You're just scanning your ticket and going right on through.
But you can still have a wonderful experience. Okay.
Absolutely.
Downtown, normally the elves came downtown and magically lit the buildings. Is that going to happen?
Yes, absolutely. So unfortunately, we couldn't do the parade this year, but Grand Illumination is still happening. Downtown Norfolk Council has done a fantastic job with it. And so that is actually this Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m., November 21st. And all of the lights on the buildings are going to be illuminated, but there's also actually a lot of other activities that are happening. So they're actually making it snow on Granby Street this year, which is going to be really cool. So we're,
Mary Miller's out there doing a snow dance?
Maybe, I don't know. To look out for. They're having, entertainment. So I believe that, there's going to be some music that's going to be playing. It's going to be really festive. They already have a lot of lights up. I've seen Festivants out there putting up a ton of lights in Town Point Park. And then also they're still holding the Great Hot Cocoa Wars. So that actually, instead of being a one-day event, is going to be a week-long event starting again on this Saturday. So you can go out and you can get your hot cocoa. Lots of participating restaurants downtown. It's only $2 for a 4-ounce cup of hot cocoa. So, it's the perfect amount. It's the perfect price. You can grab your hot cocoa and walk around downtown and see all of the lights and just enjoy a really, really nice time. There's also a train exhibit inside of Selden Market that's going up. And I actually went to that last year and it's really cool. I'm not a big train person, but this thing is massive. It's really, really neat to see. And typically the engineer is there. I'm not sure if they're going to be there again this year, but you can talk to them and talk about how, they built it and all of the workings behind it all, which is really neat.
Nicole, I have an announcement to make.
Sure.
For the last several years, I've had the pleasure of being hidden away in a dark room downtown and did the pre-parade announcements. So I was the nagging voice that told people to stay out of the street and stay safe, even then. And so I figured, done, no parade, won't do it. I did 2 hours worth of taping last night, those announcements. So if you've watched this after the 21st, all of this stuff is going to be going on throughout the whole holiday period. So in a way, I'm seeing that the holidays in the city is even more intense and purposeful than it was in the past. Because in the past, it was the parade, that was the big kahuna. And then you can, but I mean, now let's talk 250,000 lights. I mean, this is kind of that intensity that we're talking about. Did you hear about the Wisconsin? The ship?
Yes, it's going to be so cool. I'm really excited about it. I actually have plans to go down there this Saturday to see it for its opening day.
So, come on, you've seen it, right?
I've seen some of it. I don't want to give it away too much, but it really is the Rockefeller Christmas tree of coastal Virginia. It's really neat. It's the only, warship that really probably in the country that's going to be lit up like this. It's over 250,000 lights on this ship. Arc lights, Christmas trees. They're doing a tree lighting ceremony twice a day, every day that they have Winterfest going on.
Yeah, so, once it's lit, it's lit.
So everything on the ship is lit. But then they have special Christmas trees on the ship that they relight on the days of Winterfest. That's a whole ceremony in itself. So those, let me see, I have them written down here. That is at 5:30 and 7 p.m. is when they're doing the special tree lighting ceremonies. But the rest of the ship will still be lit. Yeah.
I had the pleasure of talking with Steve the first day they started putting the lights up. And he was talking about the guns are going to be candy canes?
Yeah, so the
say that?
guns are wrapped as candy canes. There's also going to be Santa sightings, which is really neat. So
We're stalking Santa?
Yeah, so Santa's going to be in the upper deck. So kids will still be able to see and wave to Santa, which is really fun and a really interesting and unique way that they were able to still work Santa in when, you can't go sit on Santa's lap this year. So that's going to be really neat. And then they also have, entertainment going on. There's going to be roaming carolers, lots of different things to see. And then, holiday treats and snacks too while you're there. So the whole event is called Winterfest on the Wisconsin. It's on the battleship. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be really your must-see thing to do this holiday season. You know something?
I was really nervous about what we would talk about because what's going on for the holidays. We're out of time.
Oh, really?
It's unbelievable. I didn't get a chance to talk to you about because there's so much going on and you really have to experience it. So the best place to go to find out what's going on is your website.
VisitNorfolk.com. And then click the holidays button at the very top.
Cool. Nicole, thanks for putting all this together. And we need to get back together and kind of talk about how it all happens because there's a lot of stuff that goes on for years ahead of time to make things happen.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you to the team for getting and telling the Norfolk story because it really is the spirit of the holidays is right here in the city of Norfolk. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And happy holidays to everyone watching. We're really excited to see you guys out and about this holiday season.
Thank you. Remember, stay safe and stay connected. See you later.